Hi, this is Morango speaking. Have you ever wondered who is behind the StarAtlas artwork? We did, and that's why we made this video. We hope you enjoy it, and we hope you can embark with us in this journey to know a little bit more about StarAtlas from another point of view. Today, we are going to visit the concept artists who gave life to every ship, structure, and creature in StarAtlas. We invite you to know the details of the ships as we go further in this universe. Sit back, relax, fasten your seatbelt, enjoy with your eyes and your ears what we have here. Marvelous things are in front of us. XX small ships.
A space-worthy single-passenger space bike that packs a punch. A popular model for short-range COP patrols in space and on land. No pilot's license required to explore distant exoplanets on a whim with the best, fully unobstructed view Piers can offer. Comes standard with a bit of cargo space for those extra long trips through the vast, open range of outer space. The smaller sibling to the Opal Shed. The Shed mimics the oversized engine block for blazing fast speeds on the racetrack. The Opal Shed is a one-seater space racer capable of warping planet to planet, packed with enough firepower to throw cover fire and then slip away in a wink. Enjoy insane speeds, no license required. The Thimble Airbike is the perfect starter ship for the budget-conscious space traveler. Even though the oversized impulse engine fitting is using some slightly dated technologies, the airbike can still perform speeds and distances typical of its class. Fresh off the production line, this ship does not come with stock weapons, but the hardpoint can be equipped aftermarket to utilize all of its capabilities. Shipcraft engineers tend to fondly recall their first airbike blueprint that turned them onto the wonders of spaceflight. Considered the touring edition of racer-class singles, the Viz's Solos has an abundance of hull reinforcement to get you here to there safely and with ease of comfort. Don't underestimate the Solos though, it is ready to cut and tear through the fabric of space-time at a moment's notice with the best of racers. Bolt through hazards and dangers with confidence in the quality engineering and design of Viz's at your command. The unmistakable Thimble ECOS Unibomba sports a hefty and quickly reloadable bomb bay large enough to house exactly one oversized terabomb. This single-seater allows one brave soul to surgically deliver death from above with the focused devotion towards generating new life and spreading Mother Nature's born-again beauty.
X small ships.
Ride in pure classical comfort in this flexible flying vehicle platform. The Thimble Lobby is a clear sign that the driver is coming up in the world, and their ambitions are finally being rewarded with a well-rounded and reliable, space-capable vessel. Take a slice of home with you whenever you go cruising, hauling, or transporting. Pierce's X5 car is a shape-shifting two-seater nimble fighter and starship. It has 4 different primary modes of operation. Attack mode, with all weapons pointing forward. Normal mode, with the weapons and thrusters split to the forward and rear. Speed mode, with all thrusters pointing to the rear. Defense mode, with the arms retracted and hull plating with the largest coverage. The X5 car is the stock patrol vessel for the Council of Peace, with pervasive presence throughout the secure faction territories, in space and on land. Be sure to earn your pilot's license to take this throughout faction space. Often thought of as the fastest modifiable two-seater space racer vehicle, the Opal Shed grows its massive engine block and utilizes its forward and rear weapon turrets to overtake other would-be competitors on the racetrack. Coated in pure style from bow to stern, this ship can whip you across the track almost as fast as it can warp you across the sector. A comfortable and classic interior provides a familiar callback to an ancient and timeless aesthetic that humankind will never forget.
Small ships.
For quick aid and recovery, the Calico MedTech comes to the rescue. Multiple flight modes allow for pinpoint accuracy in even the most hard-to-navigate terrain and conditions. Utilize the MedTech's tail pod latching system and provide direct emergency medical attention with its onboard medbay facilities. Staff a small but highly skilled rescue crew, and this ship is sure to be a battlefield favorite. As an agile, repaired-focused ship, the Pierce R6 can spring into action when the situation gets heated. Comfortable and lightweight onboard accommodations make the R6 a logical choice to bring along for space expeditions of any length. Whether the mission calls for rejuvenated a decimated battlefield or maintaining active-duty vessels, a fleet of these ships will keep the whole team shining and moving. Always trust that Pierce will keep your movements throughout the metaverse on track and on time. The Visas Amwe is specifically crafted for those long journeys on the trail of your next bounty. This small bounty hunting ship has full life support amenities for you and your captures. The Amwe's onboard firepower is enough to make quick work of your cornered target. Visas' branded stealth feature reduces overall energy output to fly under the radar and execute that surprise attack. Pierce's fixed-wing X6 provides a surprising amount of comfortable living space aboard a compact and highly agile fighter patrol ship. A supremely capable combat vessel with an extended Atmoglass canopy provides a conspicuous piloting advantage, as well as a way to soak in the beauty of the cosmos. Packed with best-in-class weaponry, generous onboard storage, and a default rig configuration, makes this combat and capture vessel a no-brainer for the security-minded starfarer. True to Fimble BYOS form, the ERP sheds all grace and dignity for raw, specialized power and functionality. This combat-ready ship is tuned to manage oversized cannons and engines to allow for beefy damage rate in a uniquely quick flight style. Dogfighting against one of these puppies is not recommended if your goal is to keep your head intact with your neck. Onboard accommodations are sure to conjure fond memories of time spent in solitary confinement. Pilots of the ERP know space can be dark, cold, and unforgiving, and only those with the hide of a chaparral ox can endure her chronic punishment. The latest from Ogrica, the MiG is a nimble and deadly small fighter that slices through the air. A signature whirring sound can be made out seconds before the scanning combat vessel surprise attacks its prey. Generous amenities fill the cabin with a comfortable living space for two. Get cozy with your shipmate and bring a ration or three because an additional equipped fuel module will allow for those lengthy space patrols and deep space security escorts. Busan delivers to the scene something fierce. The thrill of life's small fighter ship projects the Sogmian visage in full regale. If you're lucky enough to see this ship and be awestruck by its wild fabrication, be sure to take it all in before it ends you. With embedded stealth enhancements, being able to witness this ship is a deliberate decision. The enigmatic Rainbow Chi is a slippery fighter ship with integrated photolith-derived shape-shifting technology. This revolutionary tech allows for the repurposing of charged mass into an array of functional optimizations. Hierarchical morphing hull systems create a platform that can fully power weapon groupings or instantly shift charges to amplify distributed hull shock dispersal. This flexible vehicle architecture boasts near-perfect constant equilibrium while fiercely turning the tides in any spaceborne threat. The metagenic stone beings comprise the Tufa faction, and when one of them take the shape of this small fighter ship, they identify as Feast. No longer can one feel safe casually navigating an asteroid field, because lurking in plain sight is a potential ambush vehicle collecting its raw power for a brutal sneak attack. living, sentient rock formations, combine discarded mining tech into a powerful, blitz-style combat platform with local stone material shifting camouflage abilities. Despite the exotic blend of industrial technologies with breathing non-organics, the Tufa Feast is a surprisingly comfortable vessel to take on many challenges in a variety of deep space adventures.
Medium ships.
The Calico Evac is a nimble but robust rescue and recovery vessel. These vessels could be found in any well-equipped, active combat scenes. With the ability to launch and retrieve multiple rescue drones, the Evac is quite literally the difference between life and death. Higher-tier medical bay facilities and personnel have the ability to revive stunned and critical casualties or to pull cryostatic escape pod crews out from indefinite slumber. The custom hull-piercing cockpit screen makes visibility a vital component in the success of dangerously tight rescue missions. The Evac is a testament to the brilliant designs and industrial mechanic genius behind the teams at Calico. The Calico ATS Air-to-Space Enforcer has been transformational for the Calico brand of starfighters in more ways than one. 3 to be exact. This dynamic fighter has a flight mode, patrol mode, and siege mode to take control of all fight-or-flight scenarios. Whether stationed aboard the flat-top carrier, in or out of atmospheric dogfights, the onboard capital-size mega turret and her little sisters will tear through practically any threat. Built for the driven bounty hunter, the Mamba has everything you need and nothing you don't. 38 meters of pure, lean bounty hunting machine to aid you in the thrill of the chase. This ship exudes vintage grit from top to bottom, now with support for you and 3 crew. Secure your quarry in our no-frills back-to-basic brig that will have your captives humming Shell House blues, or put them in stasis for that extra oomph. The 10 with delight, trademark registered to Fimble. Disclaimer of warranty. Fimble, Mamba and Brig are provided as is. Fimble makes no express or implied warranty as to the condition of the brig or its fitness for the particular purpose of keeping bounties detained and in the brig comfortable or even alive. The Vissus Opod is a stealthy, data validation vessel with robust living quarters and well-rounded starship amenities. Highly robust scanning radars, antenna, surveillance equipment, and packed with explorer drones make this ship a favorite for small deep space explorer crews looking to trade in information with rare and valuable data. Standard issue Council of Peace medium-sized patrol vessel made available to the private sector. The Pierce F4 has oversized weapon hardpoints and missile bay to punch above its weight class. Throw in that extra bit of fuel storage for those deep space patrols. The F4 is a workhorse, a patrol vessel, an escort and has a nice sized cargo hold to do a little freight on the side. It's a well-rounded ship with all the amenities to house a crew of 4 to 5 members for most of your difficult missions. BYOS stands for Build Your Own Ship. Fimble offers a full do-it-yourself package for the starship mechanic who likes to get their hands dirty. We do not guarantee all parts have survived their space trek to your doorstep, but our handy guide will help you find suitable replacement at a nearby scrapyard. Once assembled, your packlight provides cozy and sufficient amenities for the space dweller who is resilient to life on the open, slow-wave sea. A robust cargo hold can extend beyond its walls to take on those extra chunky holes that pay the big bucks. If you need any extra room, reinforced mycelium bungees will ensure you use every last inch of cargo space. For the frugal cargo freighter, the packlight is your dream boat. The Calico Compact Hero nestles nicely into the Guardian's hangar for distance shuttling or away team expeditions. Manufactured under the cost-effective compact supply line, the styling is more befitting to rough exploration rather than traveling in high luxury style. Should the expedition carry on longer than planned, the Compact Hero has fully sustainable life support capabilities on board this medium-sized, multi-crew, multi-role ship. Utilize the standard medium cargo hold and additional fuel module for freight lines to bring in some additional capital when traveling long and far in the comfortable interior accommodations. enjoy the panoramic views of the nearly all-glass ceiling on the top deck, making the long flights a sight to behold from any angle of the ship. Additional VTOL and side winglet thrusters make this a highly maneuverable ship if things were to get hairy when deep in unknown territory. This robust ship is destined to help you survive and thrive among the stars. Rainbow Om is the masterpiece starship that emerges when the best human and Photoli designers collaborate to achieve perfection. This comfortable, flexi-roll ship is an enigma of space travel that will ensure you arrive in style after effortlessly covering half the distance of our known sector. Though a formidable fighter, the Okrika Tursik creates a finely tuned balance between combat readiness and long-haul creature comforts. For those far-space escort missions, this Okrika vessel is true to brand and provides ultra-luxurious onboard accommodations. The multi-pronged feather-like wings allow for agile combat maneuvering in atmosphere or in space. There is no shortage of firepower here to ensure safe travel for the mission, and, of course, for the crew on board.
Large ships.
Thimble is a supplier of exotic spacecraft that fits a need no other manufacturer can deliver on. Their ECOS line of ships hold the namesake of the righteous environmental faction known as Earth-Conscious Ontological Society. The Grenadier is fueled through sustainable byproducts of biodynamic agricultural harvests. In an undying quest to propagate the only true biome of humankind, ECOS bomber ships give might to the cause with highly destructive low-orbit space bombs that rain down destruction on any well-defended industrial sprawl. Once these structures are terrorized, the bomb's aftermath releases terraforming compound to restore to nature what was lost through the greedy pursuit of mineral riches. The Pierce R8 is a mechanical innovation combining two major ship functions into one. The R8 contains a large cargo hold to store scrap metal for performing open space repairs. It also contains two additional fuel modules which serve as refueling canisters for all ships. These refueling canisters can also be jettisoned directly into the Pierce C9 for a rapid refueling service. The command deck rotates 180 degrees to enable the onboard command crew to focus on refueling duties or turn around and activate the repair arms. All accommodations are on board this ship for long escort missions or for exploring into the unknown and being prepared for many types of support missions that may appear on the radar. The Rainbow Arc embodies the highest attainable manufacturing practices known to the StarAtlas metaverse. Utilizing Photoli light levitation, the paneling of the Arc allows for facile transportation of cargo and personnel movement, ship chassis integrity, and active defensive hull security. A generous cargo hold makes for economically effective freighting, while the crew quarters accommodate luxurious and tranquil long-haul creature comforts. Arrive in ultimate style in the unmistakable Opal Bitboat. Take a tour of the stars with Opal's patented, most unobstructed, breathtaking views in the business. Vibe with an intergalactic, species-agnostic, heterogeneous crew and set of passengers with the Tri-Faction's most exotic, oral experiences curated on board this unique and stunning transport vessel. Big enough to take your whole company or class on a flyabout in the heavens and back. You have experienced nothing like it before or since. We guarantee it. The Okrika Sumpa is the paramount example of the virtuous combination of technology and culture that informs the philosophy of Okrika Industries. The opulent design, native to the Punab culture, is synonymous with luxury in every feature and orientation towards detail in every screw. In turn, the Uster built-to-endure concept makes this composition one of the galaxy's most resilient and dependable writers. A reliable model which represents the company motto: extravagant form follows indispensable function. The Okrika Thripid is a testament to glorious super luxury Punab culture while demonstrating powerful and brutal strength. This large and heavy fighter also has a powerful rudder thruster for unusually quick maneuverability for a ship this size. The massive forward-facing cannons are positioned to obliterate any enemy on the business end of the Thripid. On top of being an arsenal powerhouse, the interior provides a very comfortable and equally luxurious accommodations. The captain of a ship of this magnitude can utilize the weaponry to establish a very safe escort environment, while enjoying the lush amenities for long-distance space travel, with a huge boost to peace of mind.
Capital ships.
The Ogrica Shod Asteris is a capital-class transport vessel representing the ultimate in Punav ultra-luxury accommodations. With an onboard capital-sized theater for live events, multiple cafes, lounge areas, and a generous-sized observatory deck. This cruise ship is the finest way to tour the stars. Experience astronomical opulence only attainable through the inimitable signature of the viciously wealthy Punav ship manufacturers. The original crowning glory of Pierre's manufactured battleships, the C9 Capital Carrier, comes stock-fitted with commander-sized weaponry and best-in-class hull plating. The Capital Drone Port houses a team of Pierre's hull tank attack drones. A generous-sized top deck and adjacent hangar bay allows an effective-sized fleet of varying-sized ships for tactical deployment, cargo, and vehicle transport and maintenance. An oversized command deck creates the best tactical viewpoint and strike team for any security-focused captain and crew. A ship or fleet out in deep space will measure twice and think again before engaging the C9, and the crew can rest or work safely knowing the power they wield at the helm of this highly equipped space platform. Vessus Ballad commands strength and beholds the beauty of flawless engineering. The Ballad serves as a pocket carrier for surprisingly brutal defensive tactics, utilizing a number of small and medium ships on deck. This vessel serves as a home for large cruisets performing the majority of in-demand operations in battle, or simply exploring deep space. No well-rounded Vessus fleet is complete without one or two of these ships' information. Captaining a Vessus Ballad Capital Fighter class starship is suited for the best of the best. The Thimble ECOS Bombarella is a massive, capital-sized bombardment system housed in a holistic and empathetic space vessel. With an emphasis on unusually thick hull plating, oversized bomb bays, highly comfortable and meditative living facilities, the Bombarella commits swift justice to the violators of the natural worlds, while providing one of the most satisfying ways to experience life on the open vacuum of black space. Peace and love through dismantlement and rebirth. Calico's flagship multi-role exploration vessel, the Guardian, is a marvel of modern spaceship technology. Clean, sporty, and full of utility, this capital ship can be the home of an extra-large crew destined to comb the furthest reaches of the known and unknown sectors of our galactic neighborhood. All imaginable creature comforts and sustainable bio practices on board this ship put the crew of any Guardian at ease as they explore for new life and new biomes. Packed with 2 extra-large chambers of Explorer drones and dual cartography navigation rooms, the Guardian also doubles as a space charting headquarters for any and all exploration or data validation fleets. Comes standard with a double-decker theater for keeping the crew entertained with the latest the metaverse has to offer in live, hyperlive, and streaming entertainment. Stacked with massive turret cannons for heavy defense, if you had to choose only one ship to get you through your entire space life and career, you cannot possibly go wrong with the Calico Guardian. The first in line of capital vessels from Busan, the Maiden Heart is unmistakable. Cunning stealth capabilities combined with an overbearing arsenal make for a military force any fleet would yearn to enlist. Expansive interior spaces provide accommodations for a robust crew of trained specialists. This proud testament to Sogmian manufacturing, design, and artisan shipcraft solidifies and eternalizes Busan as a true captain of industry. Pierce is proud to bring you the premier flagship salvage craft in the galaxy. D9 sports an expansive bridge to oversee all of your ship's various operations. Equipped to shipbreak the capital's wreck in any sector with a proverbial pocket knife of tools at your convenience. Includes 4 enormous robotic arms, tractor beams, and drone ports to the hilt. Boast an abundance of cargo space to make quick work of any debris field full of flotsam and shedsam. Descend to the below decks and check out all of the onboard processing, recycling, and refinement facilities whirring away while you are underway. Salvage the stars at the helm of your very own Pierce D9.
Commander ships.
The Pierce C-11 is the most significant fleet carrier vessel to come from the MABS territory. The C-11's hull is riddled with hangar bays and studded with turret weapon arrays, providing a platform to house and protect an entire fleet of ships all the way to capital-sized docking mechanics. Attempting to approach this ship with hostility is a well-documented fatal error, and that fact is common knowledge for any shore-big roving band of pirates. Often doubling as organization headquarters, the C-11 provides every imaginable onboard accommodation to equip and sustain an entire fleet of ships and a broad roster of crew members. The Thimble ECOS Tree Arrow takes a slice out of pre-Madian Earth era biomes and creates a portable living vessel welcoming to all of humankind. All peoples who feel stranded and abandoned by the traumatizing break humanity experience when they loosen themselves from Mother Earth's nurturing embrace can find a grounding home aboard the ECOS Tree Arrow. Equipped for terrifying planetary destruction, discovering this ship in your atmosphere is rarely ever a good omen. Unless, of course, it is above Earth Prime, the new home of the ECOS ideologues who terraformed a distant planet to match humanity's one true biome, and where you can find these ships being built with delicate care. Overhaul your inexpensive terrestrial antiques into formidable spacefaring frigates with this new BYOS package by Thimble, from scrapyards to glory. If you like cannons, if you really like cannons, you're in for quite a treat. The best part about building your own ship is the choice to exceed the number and size of weapon hardpoints that our team of quality BYOS engineers certified as the safe maximum. Go ahead, no one will blame you. The stock tanship plan is armed to the hilt, but more is always better. We've even designed guns to put on your guns. If you want proof of firepower, fire all your forward-facing cannons simultaneously and watch your velocity drop. Do it from a standstill and you'll accelerate backwards. Let your adversaries enjoy a heaping scoop of gunboat diplomacy and tank your way through the most delicate of situations, just like your ancient, industrial era Earth ancestors did.
Did you enjoy the tour? We hope you did. It has been a pleasure to share this experience with you. In the future, we will explore material from the less visited corners of this universe. We hope to meet you there.